Hey Snacker Stars, Brandon from the sAs, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, coming at you with another edition of Pizza Night. Why do I have bread and butter here for Pizza Night? I don't know, I'm scared. I'll be right back. Never fear, Pizza Night is here for Black Friday, November 27th, 2015. Gotta love those leftovers. Yum, yum. Alright, hope you don't have too many leftovers, but if you do, go ahead and enjoy them. But today there's no Brandon Sack 5000 review, because ladies and gentlemen, our review on Pizza Night is for the brand new Campbell's Chunky Hearty Pizza with sausage and pepperoni soup. That's right, pizza soup. Very, very odd, right? Taking a look at the picture on the front of the can right there, you see what appears to be some kind of dumpling. I looked on the ingredients and it indeed is a dumpling. Also has, like I said, pepperoni and sausage in there, as well as Parmesan and cheddar cheeses. So all the things that you need for a pizza are in here, and I imagine it's a tomato-based sauce as well. Quick and easy idea. Just pour it over pasta. Yeah, that's pretty lazy, but that's alright. Couple of different heating instructions. We're going to go with the microwave this time. Covered in a medium microwavable bowl on high for 2.5 to 3 minutes. And you want to be careful and you want to stir it and all that good stuff as well. Alright guys, let me go ahead and pour it into that bowl you see right there and let you look at it real quick. Alright gang, there you go. I poured it into my Pyrex bowl right there. You see it's got an orangish color to it. A couple of those dumplings are sticking out the top. I don't really see a lot of the meatiness going on with the pepperoni and sausage yet. It does smell very tomato-y, kind of like almost, I don't know, it almost has that like beef with vegetable soup smell, but with tomato added in, maybe a minestrone or something, I don't know. But it's got a very familiar soup smell to it. This can was about $2.19, I believe, at my local Safeway. They also have a couple of more new flavors, such as, I believe, Philadelphia cheesesteak, and there's a beer cheese one. Very, very interesting with moves by Chunky. But let me go ahead and stick this thing in the microwave, and I'll be right back to taste it, to tell you more about it, and give it a rating on this week's special edition of Pizza Night. Stay tuned. Let me give you a quick close-up of that finished product here. Got my spoon out, as you can see. Yeah, there's some dumplings for sure in there. There's some meat, actually. It looks like there's a couple pieces of the sausage and the pepperoni in there. This is an extremely interesting soup, guys. I'll be right back to try pizza soup right after this. Alright gang, I am back and I'm very interested by this pizza soup. I've got all the accoutrements here just in case it doesn't deliver. But I had an interesting idea. There's a fairly thick soup. Maybe if you buy a boboli crust and pour this over top and then some mozzarella cheese, that might be an interesting thing to do. Keep that in mind sometime. Alright, let me go ahead and get myself a spoonful of this, maybe with a little bit of everything. I definitely got sausage on this spoon. Let me find some pepperonis, little tiny slivers of pepperoni they have on here. And one of these dumplings needs to find its way onto my spoon as well. Alright, got it all in the spoon right now. Going to give this pizza soup a try from Campbell's Chunky. It's the Hearty pepperoni and sausage? No, sausage and pepperoni soup from Chunky. I'm confused. I need another bite for sure. And go ahead and just get a little bit of lots of everything right there. Heaping spoonful. How about that? Well, there's no doubting it's soup. If I tasted it right off the bat, would I think it was pizza soup? Not necessarily, but I like the dumplings. They give it a very interesting texture, I would say. The pepperoni, when you get a bigger slice of it, like I have right here, is actually pretty good. I like the texture of that as well, and it's got a spice to it that I like. The sausage, a little mushy, But, you know, I guess if you soak sausage in water for long enough, it's going to be that way, or broth as it were. The broth, by the way, is a tomatoey cheesy mix. That's kind of interesting. Sort of similar to a Chef Boyardee sauce in a way, but a little spicier, a little thinner, and a little more seasoned, I would say. A little less of the taste of the can because of the seasonings. All in all, very interesting soup. I would probably eat this again. You know, not under the pretense that it's pizza in any way, shape, or form, but just that it's an interesting soup. I'm also interested in the caloric intake here. 170 per serving. There's 2 servings. That's not too terribly bad. 60 calories from fat, not the worst in the world. So you're looking at, you know, 340 or so calories and 120 in fat. It gets up there a little bit. Saturated fat 3 grams, not the worst, but not great. It's got a lot of cholesterol, 35 milligrams. And of course, like all canned soups, it's got tons of sodium. All that put together, I'm going to go ahead and give this pizza soup by Chunky a 3/4 thumbs up. Now what I'm also going to try real quick is to put a little bit of my friends, the crushed red peppers in there. And then a little bit of this Parmesan cheese as well. I don't think I'm going to mess with the oregano or the hot sauce at this point. Not yet anyway. Take a piece of my bread and butter. Dip it on in there. Try to get a little bit of stuff on there. Well, maybe just the broth. Let me try it. That's a good dipping broth, especially with the addition of the crushed red peppers. The Parmesan cheese actually makes it a little bit cheesier as well as you thought it would. That's pretty cool. I like that. Make sure you get yourself some Parmesan and some crushed red peppers when you try this soup. I think you'll like it. I also think you'll like the SAS group on Facebook with hundreds of the coolest people in the whole world, so you should join it by clicking on the link down below. You should follow me on Twitter at Brandon Reich SAS. Also the same handle on Instagram. Anytime you're on social media, use the hashtag SnackSociety to indicate you're one of us and you're talking about snacks. Also, coming up real soon, we're going to be eclipsing that 500K by New Year's Day goal. It is within sight, and I want to thank everybody for helping us out, but we're not there yet, so keep on watching, keep on sharing, keep on subscribing, and enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving weekend. In the meantime, in between time, I'll see you next time with a more traditional pizza night next week. Bye-bye.